So we've missed a couple weeks of hiking due to just family stuff mostly. And I wanted to do something different in the meantime while we're waiting till next weekend. I want to talk about get home bag. What is a get home bag? A get home bag is similar to a bug out bag, just a little bit lighter build. In my mind, it's something to the effect of, you're at work, there's some kind of disaster, maybe tornado, zombies, China invades, like something that's preventing you from getting home, and you got to hoof it. So most people live about 15 to 20 miles away from their job. So you figure, you need, say, 24 hours, maybe overnight kind of situation. So you have the bare necessities to get you someplace safer. And you want it to be something lighter, more compact, very basics. So I made one of these for myself, my wife, and two daughters. And now we all have it in our cars. I don't think the girls appreciate it as much as I do, but that's fine. So, getting started, I just got this little bag off of Amazon. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but I'm not going to try. I think it was like $20. It's like water resistant. We use a similar one for a day pack for hiking. Let me bust it open and show you what I have in here. In no particular order, because I really just jammed everything in here. A Leatherman tool. Now this one is the Leatherman Charge, which is pretty overbuilt for this situation. I kept this in my car anyway, so I just figured I'd throw it in there. You could definitely do something cheaper. You want some pliers, something to cut with, maybe some tweezers, and a few other things. Next, a tourniquet. This is just, once again, I'll throw some links in the video in the description to, if you guys want to get what I got. This is some cheap tourniquet off Amazon. I'm sure it's good enough. Hopefully I don't ever need to know. In the first aid vein here, got some alcohol spray. I also, I kind of went back and forth between alcohol wipes and spray. So there's like an alcohol prep pad in here, some ibuprofen, Band-Aids, liquid Band-Aid type stuff, gauze. So, basic wound care, ibuprofen, and think of, just minor things. Maybe you're in a car accident and you have a gushing wound. You just want to stop. Those are the kind of injuries that you should be prepared for. Next up, we've got water. So Sawyer squeeze and purification tablets should be all you need. There's more to that in here. I think I have the Sawyer bag in here. And also, I gotta admit that Chuck Norris influenced this decision. This is Chuck Norris's survival mode emergency ration bars. I do want to actually bust one of these open and try them. The reviews are pretty good on them. And they are 410 calories. It's got a ton of nutrients and vitamins in there. 55 grams of carbs. So it should be, really you don't need food for 24 hours. So it's just a little something to keep you from losing your mind, I guess. So here's the Sawyer bag. And, what you do with this is you kind of scoop water up. If you could probably throw a filtration tab in there, screw it on, and then you can squeeze it right into your mouth hole. That's usually what I do. But you could also hang this and have it drip into something. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, if you're walking home and you need some water and the water is questionable, fill it, purify it, squeeze it through the filter, and you're probably okay. This is my Shimag, which actually it's my replacement. I had one in Arizona. It got blown away by a helicopter. I got the replacement. It's from Texas Bushcraft. And for me, wearing a hat is really... I don't like wearing hats that much, that long. If it's hot out, my head starts sweating. So this is a little better. And you can also use this as another filtration for water. It's big. I mean, I'm sure you can think of some more uses for it. And next, wipes, wilderness wipes. For wiping parts of your body. You don't want to not have these. Hand warmers, no explanation necessary. Emergency poncho. I figured, chance of rain. You want to have something. There's also a bivy in here from pretty much everything on here is from Amazon. I will put a bunch of links in the description, like I said. Bivy, aka a sleeping bag. It's the same kind of like space material. Almost done here. Another tourniquet apparently. Duct tape. Never know what you're gonna need that for. This is my little fire kit. Some waterproof matches and some fire starter stuff. I'll link that in there too. I can't remember what that's called, but I figure chances are you're not going to need to make a fire, so it's better to have it than not have it in case there's a situation. We're almost done. Headlamp. This is some cheap Energizer headlamp, better than nothing. You want to be able to see. Probably handier than a flashlight because literally frees up your hands. Power bank, because your phone is also a light and a resource. It's got maps. You don't want a dead phone. That is it. So honorable mention. You should have some kind of knife. I always have mine on me. If not, it's in my car or somewhere near me. I'm not going to keep it in the bag because I'm going to have it with me anyway. And then also in my vehicle, I always have a gray hoodie. Just an extra hoodie. You never know. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. One of those situations. So we've got pretty much everything covered. There's some form of shelter. There's some form of fire, water, little food, little first aid. That's all you need. You don't need to create a whole camping backpack that's going to weigh 40 pounds because this is only designed to get you, 15 to 20 miles, maybe overnight from like work to home or whatever situation. Maybe you're stuck in your car. You hear stories like that where someone crashes their car, goes off the road, and they die. And if they had some of these things, maybe they wouldn't die. That's kind of the goal here. So, I think that concludes our video here. Hopefully this weekend we will be hitting some more fire towers, maybe in the Catskills. So stay tuned for that. And, hit me up with any questions. I guess you should probably like, comment, subscribe, all those things that YouTubers say. I'm going to try to do the YouTube-y stuff that you're supposed to do. Anyway, take care.